right, pizza guys and gals. Have you ever just sat back and wondered, how did the Chicago pizza guys get their start? Well, I'm here to tell you that we have some exciting news tonight. We're here at Joe's Italian Villa in Palos Heights, Illinois. This is where it all began, folks. The idea of the pizza guys came together over a nice, great pizza here at Joe's Italian Villa. And not only are we going to review this pizza tonight, but we're going to have an exciting story to tell as we review Joe's Italian Villa. Stand by, guys. This is going to be a great night. Can't wait for one of the best pies, an elite pie in the Chicago area.
Easy as pizza pie.
So guys, here we are inside. You can see for a Sunday night, for a Chicago Bears Sunday night, you can see Joe's Italian Villa is killing it. Almost every table is full. Everyone is enjoying pizza. Everyone is enjoying some beer. Looking forward to this review. We got the King of Crust. We got the Prince of Pepperoni. We got myself, Sergeant Sauce. We're going to be bringing you an awesome review, guys. Thanks.
Okay, here we are at Joe's Italian Villa, our Mecca. This is where it all started. This is where the concept of the Chicago pizza guys came into being, okay? It was our love for pizza. It was three guys who worked together who found out that they just love pizza, came here, talked a bunch of stuff, ate some pizza, and then we started seeing other pizza review sites. And we said, you know what? We love pizza so much, we wanted to spread that love around. And so that's how the Chicago pizza guys got started. So, Joe's Italian Villa here in Palos Heights, I've been going to since I was probably 10 years old when they were on 87th and Harlem. This is by far has been my favorite pizza. Now, I do know that if you want to say I'm biased, maybe I am because this is something I grew up with, but I would put this pizza against any pie in the city, north or south. We've got two pies today, okay? Two pizzas today. One is I call the Carl Special. Here it is. It is sausage, garlic, well done, no perforations. That means they don't dot the crust. I ask them purposely not to dot the crust, and that's what gives us these beautiful billows of bubbly crust around the edges. Our second pizza today is half pepperoni, half Italian beef. And we didn't order the giardiniera yet, but their giardiniera here is incredible. Usually we order the giardiniera on the pizza and they bake it, but we love the giardiniera, the fresh giardiniera so much we actually put it on top. So we're gonna start diving in here in just a few minutes, but I just want to give you a background of what this review is gonna be. And once again, I'm so looking forward to this. So let's get started, guys.
Can't say it any better than Carl just said it. I mean, what a wonderful experience to be at Joe's Italian Villa in Palos Heights, the Mecca, if you will, in pizza. It's our Mecca, and we're going to keep that title at Joe's Italian Villa for a long time until somebody dethrones him, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But again, look at this crust. It's well done. It's got no perfs. It's got garlic and sausage, and we're going to get a good taste of this right now. You can see that crust right there. You guys can get that. I mean, that is beautifully brown crust, and it's holding up very well. Now, here we go. Let me get that first bite in here. Whoa.
I love how you already burn your mouth out on your first bite. That's tradition right there.
That's every video we've ever made.
Big punch in the face of garlic, man, right in the mouth. The tangy sauce, the cheese, and the sausage with that fennel. It's juicy, it's delicious. The crust, Carl, is crispy. And I just can't say enough about this pie already. I forgot how good this was, but this is elite, it's delicious, and I can't wait to keep eating this pizza. So, when you guys are around town, you need to come to Joe's Italian Villa.
It's your Prince Pepperoni here. We're here at Joe's Italian Villa, as Carl and Tim said, one of our absolute favorite places where the idea for the Chicago Pizza Guys originated. As they mentioned, other than the Carl Special, we've got a half pepperoni, half Italian beef. I've actually got a corner piece of Italian beef right here. I'll tell you a little bit about the Italian beef at Joe's Italian Villa. It's made here My first experience with it was actually on a sandwich covered with mozzarella cheese. So delicious. Knew I had to try it on a pie, and man, does it deliver. Also, we've got this crock here, spicy giardiniera, some of Chicago's best right here. Getting a nice heaping spoonful, put that on my slice, and here we go.
Oh yeah. Crunch.
Took a nice big bite there. It's an overwhelming amount of flavor on this. The beef alone is exceptional. But you put that giardiniera on it, you got those carrots, those peppers, just the oil. You can put just the oil if you're not looking for some of that crunch, and it's exceptionally good. We're gonna jump into the pepperoni in just a second here, but I'm gonna finish up this Italian beef slice.
Once again, this is sausage, garlic, well done, no perfs. So we purposely ask them not to dock the crust. That's why you can see this crust is just, it's so beautiful. It puffs up on the edges, yet it holds all the toppings. Look at that. A beautiful thin crust pizza. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite out of it.
Good cheese ball.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I always talk about like the star of a pizza. I'll say, oh, the crust is the star, the sauce is the star. Everything is the star at Joe's Italian Villa. This sauce is homemade. It's not too sweet. It's not too tangy. It is a perfect tomato taste. It's actually the sauce that you would love on any pizza, in every pizza. The sausage is homemade. I've seen them. I got video of them cutting up the pork butts and the pork shoulders to make and season their own sausage in-house. Just like the Italian beef here, they cook their own roasts, they season the roast, and they slice the beef. Nothing out of a bag here. It's all homemade. He makes all the soups. This is the place to come for the best homemade food in the South Suburbs, in my opinion. The cheese is the perfect blend. To me, I'm just in heaven. Like I told you, I might be biased. I've been eating this for a long time. By far, this is my favorite pizza.
All right, Prince Pepperoni back. We're gonna eat the pepperoni pizza at Joe's Italian Villa. As I said about the Italian beef, you know, this is an exceptionally well-cooked pizza. Just take a look at that on the top, on the bottom. But what I really want to show you is what's in the middle, because we often talk on our videos about, you know, should the pepperoni go on top or should it be under the cheese? I'm not ambivalent about this subject. I really like it to be on the top because it gets crispier, but really what it comes down to is the amount. Because I think it was the Russo's pizza that we ate, it was under the cheese, but there was such an abundance of pepperoni on there that you got it in every bite. Which, if you're not having it crispy on the top, that's really what I'm looking for in a pepperoni pizza. So here we go. You can see, that's a lot of pepperoni, right? That's what we love. We love to see those toppings on the pizza. So I'm gonna put it back together and take a bite, right? And as we always say, you know, it's been 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes since we first saw these pizzas hit the table. It's still crunchy, right? It's been sitting here, hanging out, waiting for me to take a bite, and it tastes just like the first piece I ate, right? It's got the same texture, the same intensity of flavor. I just love this. This is one of my favorite pepperoni pizzas you can get anywhere.
Okay, here we are with the last slice at Joe's Italian Villa here in Palos Heights. And what can I say? This is by far my favorite pizza. Been coming here since I've been 10 years old. Wonderful family owned by the Serios with Frank and Jane. And Joe, rest in peace. What a great family. I have to say right now, my rating for the last slice, I'm giving this a 4.9. This is as high as you can possibly go. I haven't given it a 5. I don't know if I'll ever see a 5. I'm still searching for the 5, but 4.9, by far my best review, best rating I've ever given a pizza. I just love it with the thin, crispy crust, the sauce that is just so flavorful, the cheese blend, the homemade sausage with the fennel. I always talk about what's a star in a pizza, and I'd have to say everything is a star at Joe's Italian Villa. Just love it. Everything comes together. The best Southside pizza there is, and 4.9 is what I have to give it. I'm just not giving it a 5. I don't give 5s to pizzas. I'm still looking for that. I'm going to have to eat a pizza, die, and go to heaven to give it a 5. But right now, 4.9 for Joe.
Guys, gals, Sergeant of Sauce, King of Crust, Prince of Pepperoni, at one of the most elite places that you can find, Joe's Italian Villa, Palos Heights. What makes an elite pie, you might ask? Well, first of all, the history. The history of this place is rich. It's authentic. It's family. It's togetherness. It's bringing people together from everywhere to enjoy a good pizza. And Carl, King of Crust, can attest to that. The gentleman in there was working, slaving, making these pies. What just an amazing person. The service was amazing. The beer was amazing. The pizza was amazing. And you know me, I like to throw around 5s now. It seems like I'm throwing these 5s around. So, you're asking me to get a number to this. I love the place. I love the way it tastes. I love the sauce. I love the cheese. I love the flavor of the sausage. I love that it's homemade. I love that these people put their heart and soul into this business. So 5 for me for Joe's Italian Villa. You guys got to try it. This place is great. If you're ever down in the South Side, Palos Heights, you got to love it. This is a great place. Gonna hate to see it go if it does end up going, but this is a wonderful place. Love it. Come see Joe's Italian Villa and get a great pizza.
Hey, Chicago Pizza guys. It's Alex here, Prince Pepperoni. Doing things a little differently tonight. Reflecting on the wonderful experience that we just had at Joe's Italian Villa, which, as we mentioned while we were eating everything that we ate tonight, absolutely crushed it. 2 pizzas, some soup, that delicious giardiniera. Joe's Italian Villa is where we birthed the idea for Chicago Pizza guys. So in that sense, it's extremely special. But I wanted to give it a rating because that's one of the things that we do. We eat the pizza because we love it, but we also give it a rating so that we can kind of compare the experiences that we've had up until this point. As I was driving home, I thought extremely hard about what rating to give Joe's, and it has to be a 5 for every reason that you can think of, that I could think of. Like we've said before, an elite pizza is not just about the pie itself. It's about the environment. It's about the people that work there. It's about the history of the place. And Joe's has everything that I just listed in spades. So based on that, for the first time ever, I'm going to give a pizza a 5 because this is the pizza that every other pizza wants to be when it grows up. And I think every pizza that I have from this point forward is going to chase that. So yeah, it's a 5. Thanks for watching.